The newest Age of Calamity trailer has everyone talking, and of course we have a theory about the new mystery character that we would like to go over. So let's take a deeper look into this trailer and see what we can find out. The Yiga clan as we know are Sheikah traitors, a group of Sheikah who defected after the royal family showed concern about the new Sheikah technology. These ex-members of the Sheikah built a hideout in Karusa Valley near Gerudo Desert, far away from Kakariko village, which we know to be home to the remaining members of the Sheikah. At the end of the trailer we are shown a new mystery character, someone who is quite obviously a traitor and who wears the crest of the Gerudo on their worn out cape and hood. It would make sense that the Yiga could have ties to someone who is a resident in Gerudo Town, seeing how they are so close in proximity. However, there is a possibility that this person isn't Gerudo or has any resemblance to them, and in fact is actually undercover and infiltrating King Rome in the Hylian Kingdom by acting as a messenger or advisor from the Gerudo. The traitor seems to be in command over the Yiga who are shown kneeling in the traitor's presence, and apparently are being informed of what knowledge this character has of the upcoming plan to bring about the downfall of Hyrule Castle. They are shown meeting in what evidently looks like the Lost Woods, a perfect place to hold a meeting to be kept in secret, as it is very difficult for any normal being to find their way through the maze we know lies within the forest. Of course we know looking at the map of Hyrule that the Korok Forest and the Lost Woods are very close in proximity to the castle. It can be assumed that the Yiga had to make the trip out to the forest to accommodate the Mystery Traitor, who presumably isn't able to be gone for too long from the castle, and therefore had to choose a meeting place that is close enough to Hyrule Castle, but yet somewhat discreet and hard to find. It would be our guess that the traitor had to quickly make their way back to the castle so no one would become suspicious of them, and the Korok Forest seems to be the best place to have a quick meeting with the Yiga in secret and also be close enough to the castle so they can get back quickly without being seen as suspicious. What seems to be a bigger question is, why would these two normal Yiga members be the ones to be sent to gather assumably important data and knowledge? What if they were to be compromised on their way back to the Yiga HQ? I would make the guess that this isn't the first or last meeting between this character and the Yiga, and that we could even see them meet with Master Koga before the battle for Hyrule starts. Looking more into who the mysterious traitor could be, one particular character from the Zelda universe comes to mind. Girahim. As we know, Girahim's main objective is continuously hunting for Zelda, in order to use her spirit as a goddess for his plan to resurrect his master, who in Skyward Sword was Demise, but in Breath of the Wild could be Calamity Ganon. We know that Zelda could feel the presence of Calamity Ganon getting stronger, and she felt that they didn't have much time before history was to repeat itself, and Ganon was to resurrect and strike again. Girahim could have been the one to trigger the Calamity's resurrection, and without anyone in the castle knowing it, thinking he was seemingly just an advisor from the Gerudo. Of course we wouldn't expect to see the same Girahim we saw in Skyward Sword, just as we don't see the same Zelda and Link, but what we do see is the continuous reincarnation of the hero's spirit and the Princess of Hyrule, as well as Demise's curse, so it would make sense if Girahim was reincarnated to help resurrect the evil one. There had to have been someone or something playing into the masterful plan that was Ganon's victory over the Kingdom of Hyrule. If Girahim is the mysterious traitor and also was the one giving info to the Yiga clan, then it would make perfect sense for how Ganon was able to control the Sheikah technology to ultimately take over the Guardians meant to send him back to his demise. Girahim could have given information to the Yiga on how Ganon could corrupt and control the Sheikah tech, as the Yiga would be the most knowledgeable about the technology outside of the actual Sheikah. Introducing Girahim into the Breath of the Wild storyline in Age of Calamity would be a perfect setup for an explanation on how Ganon was able to come back as strong as he did. It would also be worth noting that if the Skyward Sword remaster leak turns out to be true, this would be an A+ play by Nintendo and the Zelda team to have Girahim's original character be shown in a full remaster of his original appearance. Having Age of Calamity release, revealing that he is the mysterious character in the trailer and the one to help resurrect his master Ganon, then being able to see the origin story of Girahim in a Skyward Sword remaster, showing him help resurrect his master Demise, then possibly having him return in the Breath of the Wild sequel to help Ganondorf, or even in flashbacks, would again help connect the Skyward Sword story to Breath of the Wild. Having Girahim become a major part of the Breath of the Wild universe would be exciting, and seeing him once again attempt to bring about evil wouldn't only be a great explanation for Ganon's insane power in Breath of the Wild, but also a good way to further connect more of the Zelda timeline. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks again for watching. It's always fun seeing new characters be revealed and speculating on who they may be. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a like and subscribe if you would like to continue supporting the channel. Thank you all again for watching, and feel free to check out our other videos if you haven't already. We'll see you all in the next one.